Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here in downtown Las Vegas on a Saturday night at the Fremont Street Experience with the overhead canopy putting on its extraordinary light show that really draws people in. 20 million people a year on average come down here to check out the Fremont Street Experience. This used to be opened up to two-way vehicular traffic, but they've closed it off and created the modern pedestrian mall promenade you see here before you today with kiosks, street performers, and outdoor bars. You can buy a beer at one of the bars here outside one of the casinos and consume it as you walk up and down the Fremont Street Experience. Not a whole lot of places that you can pull that one off. So that's definitely unique to Las Vegas. But with that comes, the trappings of public intoxication and things like that. So always maintain your situational awareness around you. Make sure you know what's going on at all times. Kind of head on a swivel kind of thing. But that's good advice not only here but down on the Strip as well. Because anything can happen anywhere, especially where alcohol is involved. And this is definitely a place where alcohol is involved. But usually folks are supposed to have their beverages inside a plastic cup that is provided by the casinos when you purchase it. Otherwise, you have like Walgreens and ABC stores down here, and those venues will sell it to you. They're supposed to sell it to you and put it in a brown paper bag and staple it so that you cannot consume it on Fremont Street, because you're not supposed to consume it on Fremont Street. However, as you can imagine, and it's one of those rules that doesn't always get strictly adhered to. I guess it just depends upon the size of the crowd and, how someone's comporting themselves as to whether or not security down here will take any action. There's a lot of discretion that I've noticed. They tend to use a lot of discretion, which is good because, you don't want to rule with an iron fist down here. You want people to have a good time, right? You just don't want them to get out of control. And like the old saying goes, my rights end at your nose, right? And vice versa. So you don't want to impose on someone else's rights when you're down here imbibing and having a good time. So here we are underneath the awning here at the Fremont Casino. Pork loin sandwich there. You can see $13 inside the Fremont Casino. And they also have some other specials here. Tomo. I have not been there, so I can't speak to it. But you have Four Queens Casino over here on the other side. Four Queens is one of the few places that does not have resort fees any longer. And you see the prime rib there. It says $12.95 at Tony Roma's during certain hours only. So I would definitely call ahead. And I believe, I'm not sure. It's like a 2-hour window, but I would get there like a half hour before, because those lines tend to stack up very quickly. And it's hard to get in during the 2-hour window, of course. So I would definitely get there at least 30 minutes prior to that time. So we come up here to what I call the big corner, the big intersection with Golden Nugget, Binion's, Fremont Casino, and Four Queens. And this is Casino Center Boulevard. It's opened up to vehicular traffic, and so you have to sit here and wait. But there is Four Queens right there, the big marquee out front, and then the Golden Nugget hanging out over there. Binion's. And the aforementioned Fremont Casino, owned and operated by Boyd Gaming. And then the Fremont Street Canopy overhead, putting on the power of suggestion with roulette wheels, poker chips, playing cards, as to, it's like a Pavlovian type of thing, right? Where they want you to get inside those casinos, spend that money. I thought for a minute there was no one driving that Tesla. I'm like, they have automated Teslas now? Well, I guess they do, but I thought they kind of suspended those for now. And looks like someone may have had a little too much fun down here. You can see the ambulance pull up there. And then you have these billboard trucks. They're quite ubiquitous down on the Strip as well, but they do come up here and do their advertising up here as well. So you'll see them all over town. Now, when it comes to renting a car, a lot of folks like to come here, rent a car, and drive up and down the strip. It's 4.2 miles from end to end, pretty much, up and down the strip. If you do rent a car, you're gonna pay pretty good money to park it. Parking fees are typically right now about 30 to 35, maybe even $40 a day. So when you tack that on to the total cost of your what you're paying the rental car company, it gets pretty expensive pretty fast. There is a lot that you could see, certainly outside of the Strip and Fremont corridors. But if you want to if you want to stay low, Dalmatian, very nice. If you want to stay down on the Strip and come up to Fremont, bear in mind, you're going to pay to park, even though it's 2 miles between the north end of the Strip here and then here at Fremont Street. There's Clyde right there getting ready for his Club Clyde to be activated here this evening on this Saturday night. You're going to pay for parking up here as well. And parking at the Fremont Street Experience parking garage at this moment is $25. So it can be pretty pricey. But these are the folks here waiting for Club Clyde to get going. He is a gentleman that hails from Trinidad. So we take a look here at someone over there that's not having a good night, it looks like. He hails from Trinidad. He plays the steel drums here. You can see him pulling it out of there now, and he also plays some Latino music. But he is a master on those steel drums. Really, really cool to listen to him. And these kiosks here along the way. And again, with the security, they have a lot of security down here. So that's a good thing, I think. They have security. Well, they have the Metro Police that is down on the Strip. The thing is that the Strip is far more spread out than this is. This is like a 5-block radius right here, 5-block stretch. 5-block linear stretch, I guess I should say, from Main Street over to Las Vegas Boulevard. And then you have the Fremont East District over on the other side of Las Vegas Boulevard, which is like nightclubs and restaurants and things of that nature. Bar 46 over there, which is an outdoor bar, named that because that's when the Golden Nugget opened up in 46. Take a look at some of the merch here, available at some of the kiosks. Come back over here to Club Clyde as he gets set up. If you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Really helps recommend us to other viewers, and it absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. And also take a look at that tie-dye looking design they've got going on. That's pretty cool. I think I want that on the ceiling in my house. That would be pretty cool to have up there. And sit there and watch it at night. Yeah, that's kind of mesmerizing a little bit. My big pal Al, I call him, the algorithm. Algorithm really helps recommend us to other viewers. So every time you like, follow, share, and subscribe, share the video with others, it really helps us out here on the channel. So I really appreciate you guys helping me out and helping us out here at the Vegas Don channel with that. Let folks know that you think we're doing a good job. I hope you think we're doing a good job. We do all things Vegas here on the Vegas Don channel, not just the glitz and the glam of the Strip and Fremont Street, but also all things all over town. We do a lot of neighborhood drives, show you a lot of different hoods from around town, out in Summerlin, Green Valley, the east side of town, northwestern part of town, Centennial and all that. There goes some zipliners on the Slotzilla, it's called. Zipline down here on Fremont Street. Also, if you like drone videos, check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. He does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos to include plane spotting and the elusive and mysterious Janet Airlines. If you're unfamiliar with Janet Airlines, feel free to do a quick Google search. Prepare to be wowed and amazed. And also check out some of his other videos. He does some terrific navigational aviation aero videos, as well as the Janet Airlines videos. So he doesn't do any live streams, but he's a new guy here, small channel, just starting out. Really want to help him out here and help grow his presence here on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys checking him out. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey, where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you all again next time. Thank you so much, you guys.